improve on them.
Yeah. Gonna be a long night for Nerve.
And hopefully they're going to stick around and watch us, but I imagine they will be going and licking their wounds a bit.
Honestly, Tom, I don't think we have enough saliva. This is quite a wound.
It was quite brutal. Nene, please watch out on those caps.
Very important to remember that Nerve very, very nearly were a finalist last week. Had a bit of a flop towards the end and put themselves out of the running.
Yeah, and it looks like we will actually be seeing the readying up right now. Here we go into the knife round, guys. Boom. And I'm gonna call it. I think Reborn are gonna win the knife round.
I'm gonna agree with you there, Tom.
They have the Huntsman. That's the strongest knife out of all the skins. I'm just saying.
No, that's a choir. They have a Huntsman, Tom.
Oh, I'm blind. Okay, well, rip.
We're forgiven. We have a Steam group. I was not aware we had a Steam group.
Yeah, I've invited you, mate.
I don't think you have. But we are going to get into the knife round here. Reborn are going to get the first kill traded straight back up by Mark J, who's going to get another one. Take him with a third, and that is going to be a choir with the knife round. And you weren't right, Tom, but you were right. You weren't right, and you weren't.
Yeah, I was right and wrong, you know. And they're actually going to be staying on the CT side. Probably the correct decision in this.
Inferno definitely regarded as a slightly CT-sided map. We're going to be looking at a 9-6 scoreline, maybe 8-7 if these teams are equal. But
free IBP, yes.
No,
I think.
Hide that. Hide it. No politics here, Tom. We are going to get into the pistol, are we? No warm up at all. This is going to be live now. So we are going to see a quick push there coming up. Alt mid. And that is going to be spotted out by the man Quantum. Falls back now and gives that information to his team. But there's a lurker available. And Marche is going to get caught out here, but manages to trade it out very quickly before he goes down. We're going to see a 4-on-4.
It looks like they are going to be pushing towards B as well, heading up against Quickie and the 2 CT side as well. And the SB seems to be a bit of an issue, but let's see.
Yeah, so variance can be a bit of a problem, but in a 3-on-3 situation, Nero, he's going to take down the first man. Jakeon hits the floor with a bang, and construction is lost. Last two men approaching on different flanks. Got Milk's going to take down the first. Hissin goes down, and just Quantum remains now. He has a USP in hand and a kit, so if he's going to go for this clutch, this is his opportunity, but no, Nero's going to take him down, and that is going to be the pistol round going to Reborn. Looks like the variance being a bit of an issue now.
And hopefully that improves over time. I'm not sure what it is, but if you guys have any issues with it, please go send a ticket in to Face It and complain there. And we are going to be going into the second round. T's winning that round, buying up 2 AKs, and then the normal UMP buys.
Yeah, I've got money. A bit of a force here coming out from the CTs. If this pays off, it could be very good, but if it doesn't, then they are going to be staring down at 2 save rounds.
Definitely. We actually have Quantum here being opting out and only going for the USP, and I imagine this would be because he is the AWPer for their team.
Yeah, the first fight's going to come out here. WO55 is going to find that first man. Quantum, he was the last alive last time, and this time doesn't feel up to the pressure, so puts himself down. He was the only man without armor, so not too much of a loss here coming up from Acquire. And going into this second round now, looking a little bit weak, trying to find those close angles, let Reborn walk into them, but fortunately so far they haven't been able to find that.
And we're actually going to see one of the lurkers still stay behind towards B, and that will be Got Milk. And he was actually the highest fragger in Reborn's last game.
Just 2 men remain now, and Acquire looking too good so far, but Jacob's going to come in with that 5-7 and take one man down. Miri hits the ground, and suddenly it's into a 2v4 situation. Jacob taking a little bit more damage there. Not going to face him, but he's going to go down there to Nero, and just Mark J remains going to hit the floor by the hands of WO55's SMG. That's going to stack up the money for him there. Got quite a few kills himself.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean round for them, and they're going to be walking into the next round nice and heavy with that cash. They aren't going to stick with the SMGs.
Yeah, and full save here coming up from Acquire. Just a few pistols brought up. Not sure how Jacob went down to that 64 health. Must have been a teammate, but Quantum is going to once again be the first man to hit the ground. Got Milk. We saw him in that last game racking up quite a few frags. He's going to be the first man to go down, and a bit of a slow push here coming down Banana, taking a bit of map control just making sure that these CTs have absolutely no room to work with, because if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile.
They are still taking it quite slow, Reborn, but it's probably the right decision, not rushing and getting headshotted at this close on. It's just making the picks, and there we go. Quickie down again, as one left on A side, and he's goes down as well.
Yeah, the flanker holding on there. Milk is going to find himself that frag, and JGL finds himself trapped in that B bomb site now. He is surrounded by terrorists eager to get themselves a bit of money for his head. And Miri is going to find that 600 in the bank just for taking him down. JGL there, and in a bit of a difficult position, but we are going to see the buy now coming out from Team Acquire. Going to be having a few rifles out. We're going to see that AWP, and we're also going to see a P90 on Mark J. Now, we saw him rock this in his game against Nerve in the last week of the pre-made, and he really made it pay off.
Decides not. It's actually going to be a bit of a beast stacking. Quantum going for the peek behind car. Not going to be facing up against anyone though. So he's going to have to probably back off or take control.
Yeah, the Miri with a very quick push down there. Quantum is going to find him with the AWP, but not going to be able to connect that shot. Grenade is going to go and just put a bit of damage on. And he's going to take a little bit of damage. Not quite enough to phase him, but only 2 men here able to hold him the A site. If they're going quickly here, and Quickie, he's going to find that first frag. He's going to open the round up. MP there going down. And the smoke is going to be put down, but Hassin, he's the next man to fall, putting it into a 4v4 situation. The favour now is in the T's hands. And very little map control. Got Milk is going to try and open up this B site, pushing down Banana, but Mark J with that P90 is going to peek out, and his attention completely taking. Got Milk hits the ground. Molotov is going to come in, but Mark J doesn't care. He pushes forward. Maybe the wrong decision there. He's going to go down to Nuo, and JGL, he's the next man to peek, and he's going to go down to Nuo as well. Nero, absolute monster here, coming onto this site with absolutely no mercy. Quantum here, trying to go for that timing shot, and he's going to take it on WO55, putting it into a 2v2 now, and the health is so low. Quantum pushes straight onto the site. No one going to peek him.
And he is actually going to be having to go against this site nearly almost by himself. He's going to get backed up by a Quickie coming from CT, going through ruins with the M4 to back him up.
2v2 situation now, these T's playing so passively here. Miri peeks out and takes down Quantum. That's the AWP out of the hands of the CTs. And finally Nuo, he waited for so long to take that peek. He jumps up and he takes down Quickie. That is going to be the 4th round of the board for Reborn on the first rifle round.
And yeah, and Acquire going into the 5th round are going to have to eco once again. A bit of a quasi-buy here going on. There you go, Kermit. That is what a quasi-buy is right there. And yeah, wow. Reborn sitting there quite strong. 0 deaths on the board for Nero there.
Yeah, Nero playing absolutely perfectly here, just taking every single peek and making it happen. That's maybe the result is dying 0 times, and now Acquire find themselves in a bit of a spot of trouble. Steffi here is going to find the man Quickie and take his head straight off. That's a P250 out of their hands already. WO55 pushing a little bit audaciously forward here with the AWP. He is going to manage to pull that Tech 9 out and get the kill, but very close, down to 3 HP. And Hassin just hiding in the smoke there. Everyone has passed him by. If he can find a position here, he is going to find it, but Nuo not willing to let one death happen.
He doesn't manage to connect those shots, and he actually hits the floor without taking anyone down. And Jake actually managed to take down Murray. He might be able to pick up that AK and do some damage that he is going to be facing up against Got Milk sitting there in library.
Sure is 2v4 situation now. WO55 solo. If they can find him and take that AWP out of his hands, that's going to be quite a hit. But Got Milk takes that peek. Does take down JGL, the man on the low health, and Mark J now. The last man, what a nice shot onto Nuo. That's going to be his first death. WO55 with the AWP takes down the last man. Secures the round for Team Reborn.
That was so unfortunate. If he'd been able to peek that corner at the right time, one shot would have been taken to take him down, and that would have been an AWP out of their hands. And they're actually going to see another buy round coming in here, and the AWP in Quantum's hand, and see if he can do some more damage, like that shot through the smoke.
Yeah, for sure. And if they lose this round, it is going to take a toll on their economy.
And who said this wasn't a T-sided map?
I'm not sure this result quite proves that, because Reborn are playing very, very well here.
Agreed.
The push does come down Banana here. Controlled and taking a bit of damage onto Got Milk once again. Lit down onto just 41 HP, and the push doesn't stop. Mark J Very aggressive here.
He pushes on, but he does take a lot of damage. And 61 damage from that flame right there.
I've only said it twice, Orbit. How dare you? Quickie here. He's going to take the peak. Stempy's going to go down there in apps, and that is going to give a little bit of information away to the CTs. The nade comes out from Sin. Not quite able to connect, but push is going to arrive now. Slowing it down now. But look at all the real estate that's being held by a Quiet. They have Banana in their control, and the peak comes out. And the perfect flash there. Both these players completely blinded. Jakion takes a shot. He's going to go down, and 2 frags coming out for Reborn. Once again, they've turned a dire situation right back into their hands. That perfect little flash. And the B site has been awarded to them. Bomb is going to go down in a 3v3 situation here.
And we're going to see Quantum pushing up once again with the orb, trying to take back B site that was lost. And he gets taken out by Got Milk as the orb down. Last 2 CT players coming in through ruins.
The P comes out, Got Milk. There's no stopping him. He takes down the second man. And now that orb knows exactly where to focus. Just Hassin left versus 3. There is very little hope from here unless he can pull off something incredible. He needs to get a frag almost straight away if he wants his way back into this round, and that bomb timer is ticking.
And they know where he is. He's just trapped there. He's going to pick him up, but unless he hides in the correct spot, he's just going to die here. He's going to have to rush out, and he's going to get met by Milk. Takes him down, but loses the orb in the process.
Very nice shot there onto Milk. Unfortunately, just not far away enough to get himself away. Will, I really hope not. I really hope not. I mean,
definitely not.
This is a game I was very much looking forward to. I'm going to see a bit of a force buy now coming out from Acquire. They are going to be able to buy next round, but it is going to be a little bit tight, and it looks like it could be the rush coming down mid here, potentially. Quantum is going to take that first peak, and he takes down Stempy. Very well played. Quickie pushes down. Going to find Milk, take him down as well, and suddenly this is looking a little bit scary for the terrorists. This round wasn't meant to do anything, but Nuo is going to take down 1, and he finds himself with a lot of low players in front of him.
Miri was that smoke, and we're actually going to see them taking onto the B bomb site and planting as well, straight onto default on Barbecue. And the CTs here still actually have quite a good advantage here with Nuo here. Oh no, there we go. 16 HP, still takes down Hezin.
But hold on, Jakion has found himself an AK-47. If he can get into position, though, Mark J is going to go down. The best thing he can do now is save that AK-47, find some exit frags if possible.
Well, he's in the perfect position to take down Nuo if he tries to escape, unless he goes back via CT, but imagine he might die via the fire.
And Nuo on such low HP, he is going to have to get quite far away from this bomb, so if Jakion can get a frag and hold on to this weapon, he could be doing quite a bit for his team and doing a little bit of damage to the economy. He's going to find the first man. Nuo goes down. He knows that there's a second man there. Takes the peak. Doesn't quite manage to connect the shots, but he is going to find Miri. And that is going to be just 2 players remaining.
That... No, definitely. And that was a really good result for them. Although it was a force buy, they managed to do a lot of damage, taking all but 1 player down, picking up an AK in the process, and going into the next round with quite a lot of utilities as well, and an AWP.
Yeah, for sure. They could have gone with the double up setup there if they felt like it, but not going to feel like it's needed here. But Quantum opens up the round, takes down Got Milk with a really nice upwards flick, and Miri, he's going to be the next one to take a bit of damage, going down to just 11 HP here. Acquire finally doing something to get their way back into this game.
And all it would take was just a flick to take him down. And he's in here, waiting in apartments for them to push, and they know Stempy likes pushing up there, so they are just waiting patiently in dark.
3 men, however, over towards the B site here. This could be a bit of a misplay. The A hit does come in. We are going to see Quantum with the AWP just hanging around Speedway there. Just going to be that quick rotator. He's going to head back to Library now. No presence towards B being announced.
And here comes into the A execute right here. Smoke's going out, pushing into apartments, and Stempy getting taken down by Quickie. That patience paid off, and off they go. Back towards mid. Miri playing it quite dangerous here. 11 HP, decides it's not worth it. He's probably still waiting in dark.
Absolutely, and this gives the CTs all the advantages now. All they have to do is sit back and wait for Reborn to come to them.
16-0, I think not.
And there we go. The first frag comes out from WO55, but it is going to be traded out. Jakion takes down Nuo. And that push onto the B site suddenly thwarted. Mark J sitting in the back of the site here. Miri is going to find 1 on the flank. but the bomb all on its own. W55 with you. That's not the gun you want to be playing with. Quickie is going to go down, putting it into a 2v2 situation here, and the A site has been given to Miri, whether he knows it or not. He's going to find out now. And both those players looking a bit silly over on the B site, still haven't rotated. The HP may be low here, and only 7 seconds left. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
And it looks like they're not going to get the bomb down in time. They're going to get the money, although no. They decide they don't even need the cash. I mean, if you have a look at their economy.
What is it with Acquire, man?
Not 16-0. I'll tell you that now.
For fuck's sake. Pardon my French, but come on, man. This is just sloppy now. Really? Oh my god. Will, if only you knew.
They do manage to get that round, but I'm not sure how... Wow. Quantum getting taken down quite quickly there.
Yeah, that's the first frag there coming out of the board for Reborn. And what's very important to remember, Tom, is that if Reborn win this round, then it's going to be the economy completely reset for Acquire. That's going to put them in quite the situation.
Is that a meta tactic? Did they lose that round on purpose? Did Reborn throw that round so that they can... Crazy.
You're going to see that push coming up. Banana hit. Every single T is on banana.
That's stack on wood. What is this?
God damn it.
And they are going to wait to push in. And here comes the Molotovs. And the smokes and flashes. They're going in. Going big.
Like the full B execute here, but the perfect counter flashes come in. Sin is going to be able to fend off that. And the bomb is going to be planted in the smoke there. JGL finds one, gets straight at himself, and Mark J now, he could go for the ninja defuse here if he was smart, but
he decides, nope.
Holding off here at the T. May not know he's in there, but now they do. He's going to go down. And it's going to be a 2v4 situation here. The CTs need this clutch. The perfect flashbang comes in, and 2 men very quickly hit the floor. Hissin, what a play indeed. And that bomb planted on the stairs. It's a 1v1 situation now. Nuo versus Hissin, but he doesn't know where he is. That last man, Nuo, don't make too much noise here. He's going to walk.
Oh my god.
Takes him down. What an absolute clutch coming out there from Hissin. That perfect fop flash, and he finds himself the 4K for the clutch.
Yeah, brilliant. And someone just pointed out in chat, Titan Gaming. We saw that at the beginning of the round. They killed the Orpo on Quantum and then double naded it just in case if someone was going for it. They got damaged down. And they did, and they didn't actually manage to pick it up either.
Ooh,
that clutch.
Clutch from Hissin.
That was mental.
Man alive. And they needed that. They absolutely needed that because the economy is still low for Acquire. The economy is still very low. You can see that FAMAS is coming out. Very limited quality, and Quantum going to get lit down to just 16 HP now. At least he's not dead like he was in the last round. The smoke comes out and the push straight away to Sin. He is going to be put down for his good work in that last round. And Miri's found himself all the way around the back. If he saw Quickie there, he may have been able to do a bit more damage, but he's not going to. Quantum is going to find a kill with that orb, but he's going to find another one. Collateral damage there, thrown to Got Milk. And finally, it is just Nuo alive. He's going to take down one, but Mark J is on the case, takes him down as well. And that is going to be the third round of the board there.
Those AWP kills there from Quantum were just incredible. Really well played by him.
Absolutely. The third round of the board finally Acquire, putting a few rounds together. Going to be able to build up their economy just a little bit. Kept Foreman alive in that last round. Really good work.
All predictions so far have been wrong. No, not 16-0. No, not 16-2. Acquire coming back into this very nicely, building up their economy from scratch. And they have actually got full buys here. Very nice to see.
Yeah, and if Acquire win this round, it is going to be putting a bit of a strain suddenly onto the economy of Reborn, which has been building up slowly over the last 7 rounds. And Quantum opens up the round, but gets straight at himself. W55 going to... not going to say hit the ground because he doesn't. He hits the floor.
He managed to back off. And, oh, sorry about that noise. His Zing managed to back off, but he's very low HP, 7. And he's the last one on A side. Gets taken down. And now the T's have A side, whether they know this or not.
Yeah, 2v3 situation here. Stempy solo. It might as well be a 2.5v3. And Stempy, the man with the lower health, is going to go down. Nuo trades out for Mark J. Takes the head straight off him. And suddenly JGL finds himself against 2. The bomb is going to go down now. That's got Milk with a nice angle here. Could be able to take JGL by surprise.
He's going to flash him out as well. And JGL running out of time to defuse this. Guess taking that 56 HP.
Yeah, that ding coming in there through the wood, and Nuo now knows where he is, so he can get in there. You can see him, he's going to spray, but he's not going to be able to connect that. Got Milk is going to peek out wide, take down JGL, but Nuo potentially should have had the kill there. We are going to see Reborn taking another round, and still, Acquire Economy. It's gone, Tom. It's still gone.
Yeah, definitely, and just during this pause, I will actually put up the brackets so you guys can check out the other games and what is currently going on, and to also hide the economy from you guys.
User account control. Everyone was saying first 16-3, 16-2 user account control, first 16-8.
Well, why not? Be a bit different.
I laughed. I kicked. But yeah, we are going to see almost an entire full save coming out from Acquire because they have no money. And they are going to very quickly lose control of this half. Reborn can take them absolutely by storm here.
Well, I mean, eight rounds on T side. That is getting a bit ridiculous right there. If they reach 10, that's a bit of a stomp.
Well, they're basically guaranteed this round. As long as they play this correctly, this is going to be their round to lose. So we are going to be looking potentially at a 9-3 scoreline, and then when it gets to 10, you're going to be worried. Acquire, they need to win the next rifle round. They need to take at least 9-6.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with only 3 rounds left in this side, it's going to be pushing it quite tight when they switch over. They're going to have to play very well to bring this back.
Yeah, for sure.
And you just have to think what they're talking about in this sort of the tactics of trying to decide what's going on, what's going wrong, what they're giving up, what they're not countering correctly. But you have to give it to Reborn. They've been playing this perfectly. The executes they're doing, the counter movements have been perfect, and the patience in which they're doing this. And we're actually going to be going back into the game right now. They have unpaused.
Yeah, I think Acquire, they're just deciding whether it's worth the force buy or not.
No, they don't decide to. One flash and a few pistols here and there.
Stempy going to open up the round there on 2. Quantum, not going to mean that much as it was a little bit of a push coming down from B. 4 men still sitting on banana, hoping that Reborn are going to walk into them.
Hopefully they can at least pick off 1 kill, unless again Milk is going to pick up the whole ace right here.
No, he's not, Tom. Stempy got the first kill.
My bad.
But he's going to get 4k if he's patient enough to wait out JGL. JGL now not going to be met with that AK-47. He's going to wait out. Misty, if you would like to file a complaint, Twitch chat is not the place to do it. I assure you. Dickon, the last man alive now versus 5. Very little hope, and Nuo, he knows that he's just dancing around now. Will, I agree. Dickon, just going to wait it out. See if he can find the man on the exit or on the hunt. He can pick himself up an AK-47, and he may be able to find Miri here if he finds his time and is a little bit patient, but he's going to be able to take that gun. He's going to find the first frag. The player's too fast in.
I really wanted to see him pick up that AK and do a nice spray down, but unfortunately they are going to be walking into this round still really low on cash. They're going to have to go for force buy here. No, they're going to go for a bit of a... maybe? But no, economies all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, they are going to see the AWP there on Quantum, which is nice. However, 2 players without even any armor, what are they... I mean, there must be some kind of... there must be something going on here. There must be something going on here where the team isn't particularly communicating very well. Markshire is going to be the first man to go down. Mary's going to take his head off. And Jakion's going to follow him quickly to the grave. That is going to be a V-site given straight to Reborn. And this semi-half by Sin. He's going to take 1, but it's still a 4v3 situation. And very soon going to be a retake. However, the T's are split here. 2 players on the site.
And they're actually going to be putting the bomb down straight behind Valton, which is probably the correct place to go. Cutting them off with that smoke as well. We do actually have Stempy here wearing back in mid. And it's in going down to Neuro.
He's going to get hit with the perfect flash, but he sprays through it. And he manages to find him a W55, takes down 1, taken down himself. And Quantum finds himself the last man alive. He can't pull off that clutch now. He'll be lit down to just 13 HP, and the spam going to come through. Nuo, he knows it. That is going to be the 10th round on the board for Reborn. Tom, what is going on here?
I don't know. You could see from that last round that their buys were completely uncoordinated there. I mean, some of them went back for buys, but Jake on and Mark just carried on. No cares in the world. And this is actually going to be going into the last round.
Oh, there must be some kind of argument going on in the TeamSpeak here, because they are buying very strangely indeed. Quantum going to be lit up there, just a 20 HP.
I'd just like to say, whilst we're waiting for this round to go through, and there we go, Stampy take him out. He's going to be pushing up and get faced against the Dark player right there.
Don't worry, it's Nico. You say what you're going to say.
Right, yeah, but going on from there, if you want to complain about servers, go and do it to Face It. If you want us to use different services, please, in all means, donate and subscribe on the Patreon as well, and we'll do what we can to get better services. But unfortunately, this is what we're going to be dependent on, because this is all freely brought to you guys at the moment. Back into the game.
It sure is. And Hassan is doing so much work at the moment. He's playing really, really well, but he's just not able to put them together. Mark is going to find a frag, and that's going to be a 1v3. He has got the armor and the AK-47, but that flash... Whoa, 55, my friend.
Wow.
And could be staring down the barrel at a 12-3 half here. This is not good. Yeah, absolutely will. Acquire on tilt.
Maybe they haven't managed to get the bomb yet because they haven't had a chance, but maybe they've left their strategies at home right now. But here we are going into the last round of this half.
Yeah, and that AWP down mid is going to, sorry, down banana. It's going to take down Warren Miri. It's going to go down the first man from his team. Finally, is looking like a better round for Acquire. They may be able to make that 11-4 scoreline. Still not ideal, but better than it was before. I agree, Titan, I agree. I'm going to find that first man. Quiet. Peeking out.
Yeah, and I think a bit of a fake's going to be going on here on B to try and get some rotation from A as they push up second mid with the bomb into apartments, which they're already pushing up into. And here's the rotation that I called.
And Quantum, the man, he opened up the round and he's going to nail it in as well. He's going to take down Got Milk there, but it is still going to be that A play, and now the nades come in. Dempy looking for that first man, hidden away. Graveyard, not going to find him. Now Woe 5 does, takes him out with that Tech 9. Sitting on the site here with the AWP, takes down one, takes down two. Now into 2v2 situation. This was looking so good for Acquire, but they've let it slip straight out of their hands, and a man in pit now. This is going to anchor the site. Just JGL and Quantum left for Acquire, and they need to do the work if they want that 4-11 scoreline. The Molotov goes into the side, but it's not going to catch Woe 55. He's just sitting here patiently with the AWP. He's going to find one. He's going to jump up. Goes for the no-scope. Can't quite make it connect. And now Stempy, the last man alive. He's in the pit. Just waiting. Jakeon doesn't know where he is. He's going to peek out too far. Takes the man down and takes the clutch. Does he have time for the defuse? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
It's going to be 4-11.
Brilliant. Ooh. That was by far the best round so far for Acquire, but...
What we've got to remember, Tom,
wow,
is that to win a round, they're needing these clutches. They're needing clutches coming out of nowhere.
And they need the bomb. And we're going to be going into the second half. 4-11 to Acquire. That is quite low. They're going to be able to be fighting up an uphill battle here as well. Reborn playing quite well on T side with their strategies. Are they going to be able to do good defense on this side, do you reckon?
No. No, I do. They're playing really well at the moment, and it seems that the communication between Acquire just isn't there. And, you know, if you're having to have some Superman clutch coming out to win one round, then, you know, you can't be expecting to be able to put rounds together. So, as long as the teamwork stays in here for Reborn, they should have no trouble taking this pistol round. And if they do take this pistol round, Tom, that's it. They've taken the game, in my opinion. Definitely,
and Reborn have just been working so fluidly together, almost as if they should just fit into a club together.
Fucking hell.
Inside guy, so close.
First man goes down. Miri, that's going to open up the site for the T's here. They are going to pour straight on. The bomb goes down, but there's still players everywhere. They're getting flanked. They don't even know it. Mark J, however, with a nice little flank, takes down one. And Hassan is going to take down the next. That's a 3v5 situation now until comes just one man with 1 HP. Woe 55 goes down, and that is going to be the 5th round going to require. They have a chance, Tom.
Definitely. I mean, that was a really nice play, and they actually showed some really good teamwork there as well, covering each other's backs.
Kermit, get out. Stop it. You're spamming.
Kermit, move up, we'll ban you. Wait, won't 'cause you're mod, but you know.
No, you ban him. Do it. How about? I'll cast. You just ban him.
And we're going to be going into the second round. 2 AKs brought up on the T side and just some SMGs.
Yeah, I mean, they have the rounds to play with here. I don't really see the point of a force fight, but they are going to have that stack from there. Nero takes down one, looking for a second, can't quite make it connect. They are so cautious here. He's going to take it a wide peak.
What?
He's so audacious, takes down one. And another one lit on such low HP. He is going to go down here, but that is so cheeky.
They went up against the one side they covered. This is really unfortunate. And I mean, they're going up against a full force by 5.7s and the P250 left in the game for the CT side. And they're going to be picking up an SMG here as well, unless it's been thrown away.
Why were they peeking like that? I mean, really?
Wow.
That's going to be woeful if I've taken down one. Quantum is on 2 HP, and as Jacob can do a lot of damage here, he's going to be in trouble. As his teammate is so very low. Jakion needs to be the man to do this, and there we go. The bomb is going to go down, and Got Milk takes the head straight off of Jakion. Oh no, Tom.
And I'm going to put it down to, they pushed to Banana, and they didn't set it up quickly. They thought they were going to be able to push it. A bit of overconfidence on their part, I would say. They didn't expect the full 5.7 buy there.
But it paid off absolutely for Reborn, and they found themselves in a situation here where they can force 14 rounds. They win this one. Quire going for that full force. Jacob going to get tagged down by the scout through a wall. So it's not going to do too much damage. But Quickie is burning away.
Quantum. Wow. Half of the T side on the Quire already down to nearly half HP. Pushing into B side, getting taken down. Got Milk here, taking down 2 of them. Nearly 3 of them, just missing the last one. And it getting picked up by Miri.
Got Milk doing absolute work. Mark J hasn't been spotted here, but as soon as he kills one, they're going to know exactly where he is. Why didn't you go for the knife? How boring. Going to find one, and then the crossfire comes in. Woefully survives the last man to do the damage. Takes down Mark J. 13 rounds on the board for Reborn here, and as I said, Tom, you're looking at 14 rounds here.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. They just have no economy to play with. And I mean, even next round, unless they get the bomb down, they're going to be playing really, really poorly. Sorry, really poor economy.
Now, guys, just remember in chat, alright, when we get to the final, if we have 100 viewers, we are going to be giving away that AWP. So tell your friends, tell your kids,
tell your
mother, tell your dad, tell your wife, tell your cousin, tell your dog, tell everyone. Nuo opens up the round, takes down one. This is a full save here coming out from Acquire, but it's not going to be a good start for them. They wanted to rush onto the site, they wanted to get that bomb down, but straight away they've been smoked out of position. Quickie going to find one man, but the crossfire comes in. Stempy takes him down, and suddenly it's a 3v5 situation here.
I'd just like to point out the bomb had actually been spotted there as well. So they kind of know the position of it, and they're just floating around mid, and they have 1 P250 and 2 Glocks. I don't know what they can do with this unless they get some extremely nice shots in. Unfortunate ones as well.
Tarathia, it's down to you if you want to hit 100. Tell everyone you know. You must have 100 friends. Do it. Unless you want that. If you don't want that AWP, that's fine, you know. You want it. B play coming out here. And 2 players ready to respond. Quiet. All they want here is a bomb plant. All they want is to be able to put that bomb down and get a little bit of money going into the next round.
I'm just going to point something out here. You can see the patience coming in from Reborn here. They're not pushing down mid. And they're not pushing through apartments. They're just playing it. And they're just waiting. They don't want any rounds to be going across to Cry. And you would see some teams pushing down mid, going for the kills, going for the quick finish. But they don't need it.
They don't need it. All they have to do is sit back and wait for the frags to come to them. They can't be flanked. They can't be hitting the side. They can't have some magical strat.
And this is the control coming in here from the team, the practice. Lining up, and we actually get the kill, the triple spray down from Murray there. Wow. 14-5 to Reborn. What is going on? We're going to see the full buy here coming out from Acquire. Full AKs. Quite decent nades.
Absolutely. And with only 2 rounds potentially left, they are going to need to take this one if they want to extend this game at all. But it's not looking good at all, Tom. It really isn't. 5-14 here. Not good.
Switch over to Quickie, then he's aiming his only gun at his own team player. Wrong player, Quickie. Wrong player.
Yeah, slowing the rounds right down here. Acquire doing everything they possibly can to try and open this round up. Flashes, smokes, everything. They need this round so badly.
And with 1 minute remaining, they really need to get this execute set up on one of the sites, or do a really pretty decent fake to dislodge the members on B site.
Yeah, and Reborn, they are so close to taking this one home. Don't blame the variants, amigo. Smoke goes down there on apps. It's just going to force them further back. And only 40 seconds remain in the round here. And smokes are still not available for the CT side. Push is going to come out, and the first man going to go down. Stempy is going to go down, but WO55 pushes straight through the smoke and finds two. Nuo with the next one, and this is not looking good whatsoever. The bomb is down in enemy territory. Only Quantum G and Mark J left alive here.
We're saying that Quantum coming in, taking down WO55, but the time running out. And Acquire forgetting to plant the bomb. Maybe just in time, but no, getting taken down Nuo with that 5-7, cutting Quantum off.
Hey Duck, how's it going, buddy? Duck.
Hey Duck.
Let's get us some viewers. 100 with selling out. Sorry, what?
And wow, here we go. 15-5 to Reborn. Are they going to do this again? Almost the same scoreline as they did to Nerve. What is this? New team on the block. Stomping.
Stomping indeed. WO55 takes the peak. Can't quite connect it there. And the push is going to be coming out. This is the absolute last chance here for Acquire. They need to do something. They need to do it fast. They cannot make a single mistake here, Tom.
No. Every kill, every movement is crucial. And I mean, they've got those 4 smokes. They've just got to get these executions down.
They do indeed. And here it comes. Here comes the push. And the first man, WO55, takes down one. Turns around, tries to go for the second, but he can't quite make it connect. Quickie is going to take him down. And the wrap comes in onto the A site. Got Milk responds, takes down Mark J, and only 3 men are alive. And as I say that, Sin goes down. Quickie follows him very quickly, and Nuo is dominating here. Only 1 man remaining now. Jay Keon goes down, and that is the game for Reborn.
Wow.
And the win. A bit of a stomping, really, Tom.
Yeah, and I mean, really unfortunate. But in all regards, Reborn, what is this? You're playing incredibly well, and I think this is actually one of their first tournaments they're playing in as a new team. Miri previously playing under the name Verse, playing for the team Game Bait, if you remember them. Previously coming very close to winning one of our previous tournaments quite a few months ago, actually. Coming back on the scene in Reborn. Wow.
That was a disappointing one. And if you're interested, guys, the other teams to win, Uprise is through, Net Devils are through, Reborn, as you know, are through, but NSG and Team J Sexy are still playing for their spot in the semi-finals.
Definitely. Wow.
Meow.
Ooh. Wow, I'm not sure what to say about that game. That was quite unfortunate. And we will be going into the semi-finals.
Yeah, we will indeed. Quite a disappointing game there for Acquire. They put up such a good fight last week. This time it wasn't enough.
So we actually have one game still going on. That is NSG versus J Sexy, which is Fatal Gaming, if I'm right in saying. Right, and the next 2 casters will be Brodge and Harold. Kermit.
Kermit. They will indeed. So should we get them in here?
Yeah, let's go and drag them in here. Oh, actually, see if they're ready.
I'll